Once upon a time, in a cozy little town nestled between rolling hills and a sparkling lake, there lived a brave little girl named Lily. Lily had a heart full of adventure and a spirit that refused to be tamed. One sunny afternoon, Lily's dad Thomas suggested a trip to the big park. It was an invitation Lily couldn't refuse. The moment she stepped into the park, Lily was filled with joy. The warm sun caressed her skin as she raced ahead of her dad, eager to explore every nook and cranny of this vast outdoor wonderland. She ran through the tall grass, feeling like a fearless warrior on an epic quest. Then she came across a set of swings and couldn't resist taking a ride. Higher and higher she soared, feeling weightless and free. As she swung, she imagined she was a bird taking flight, soaring above the trees. After a while, she spotted a massive oak tree with thick branches that beckoned her like a giant welcoming committee. With the agility of a squirrel, Lily scrambled up the tree, and soon she was perched high above the ground, enjoying the panoramic view of the park. From her lofty perch, she could see children playing, dogs barking, and the lake shimmering in the distance. As she descended the tree, she saw a small pond teeming with life. Lily sat on a nearby stone, mesmerized by the playful antics of the ducks and the soothing sound of their quacks. Suddenly, one of the ducks swam close to her as if to say hello, and for a moment, Lily felt a deep connection with the natural world around her. Her adventures continued with a visit to the sandpit, where she built magnificent castles and dug moats, letting her imagination run wild. Then she raced across the park, feeling the wind tousling her hair, her laughter echoing through the trees. Finally, as the afternoon wore on, Lily spotted a picturesque flower garden bursting with color. She wandered through rows of roses, marigolds, and daisies, inhaling their sweet fragrance. The flowers seemed to dance before her eyes, their petals unfurling in a celebration of life. As the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the park, it was time for Lily and her dad to go home. Hand in hand, they walked towards the exit, their hearts brimming with joy and their minds filled with precious memories. But as they reached the entrance, disaster struck. Lily suddenly stopped, her eyes wide with panic. "Oh no, my backpack is missing," she cried, her voice trembling with fear. Her backpack was nowhere to be seen. Lily's dad, Thomas, knelt down to her level, his face etched with concern. "Don't worry, Lily," he said in a soothing voice. "We'll find it. Let's retrace our steps and look for it." Taking a deep breath, Lily nodded, trying to calm her racing heart. As they turned back, their faces fell. They had to search the entire park again. Lily's backpack contained more than just ordinary things. Inside lay her beloved teddy bear, her drawing book filled with colorful pictures, and a special cookie she had saved. The thought of losing these treasures filled her with dread. With renewed determination, they started their search, checking under bush, behind trees, and in the playground equipment, but the backpack was nowhere to be found. Lily's lower lip trembled, threatening to burst into tears. Her dad, Thomas, sensing her despair, squeezed her hand gently. "It's okay to feel sad, Lily," he said, "but we can't give up. We have to keep looking." His words gave Lily strength. Wiping away her tears, she straightened her shoulders and joined her dad in the search. They retraced their steps to the swings, the place where Lily spent many joyful moments soaring high in the sky, but the backpack was not there. Disappointment tugged at Lily's heartstrings. She had hoped to find it here. Then they moved on to the mighty oak tree, where Lily had climbed to the top. But after a thorough search, the tree offered no clues to the missing backpack. Each fruitless search chipped away at Lily's hope, making her feel like the backpack might be lost forever. Just when her spirits were at their lowest, her dad suggested they check near the pond where she had spent time watching the ducks. The idea seemed promising, so they hurried to the water's edge. But after a careful search around the pond, They were disheartened to find no trace of the backpack. Lily's heart sank. She felt like giving up, but her dad's words echoed in her ears. We can't give up. He was right. She couldn't lose hope. Not when her beloved teddy bear, her drawings, and her special cookie were at stake. With newfound determination, they decided to search the flower garden one last time. As they walked among the vibrant blooms, Thomas pointed to a nearby bench. "Let's check there, Lily," he said. "We haven't looked yet." Lily hesitated, her gaze fixed on the ground. The thought of facing yet another disappointment was too much to bear. But with her dad by her side, she gathered her courage and approached the bench. And then, oh, miracle of miracles, there it was, her backpack sitting innocently on the bench as if waiting to be found. Overwhelmed with joy, Lily threw her arms around her backpack, hugging it tightly. In that moment, nothing else mattered. Her dad, Thomas, watched with a broad smile. He was so proud of Lily for not giving up. He knew that no matter what challenges they faced, she would always find a way to overcome them. When Lily finally opened her backpack, her teddy bear, her drawings, and even the cookie were safe and sound. It was as if the backpack had been guarding her treasures all along. Lily hugged her teddy bear close, burying her face in its soft fur. She was so happy to have her beloved companion back. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the park, Lily and her dad made their way home. Hand in hand, they walked in silence, each lost in thought. The missing backpack episode had been a scary experience, but it had also taught Lily a valuable lesson. When you stay calm and look carefully, you can solve any problem. When they arrived home, Lily couldn't wait to share her adventure with her mom. She recounted every detail, from the exciting games to the heart-pounding search for her missing backpack. Her mom listened patiently, her eyes twinkling with pride. "You know, Lily," she said, "you showed great bravery today. I'm so proud of you." Later that evening, tucked safely in her bed, Lily thought about her day at the park. She realized that while adventures were thrilling, it was also important to take good care of her belongings. She had learned a valuable lesson, one that would stay with her long after the excitement of the adventure had faded. The next morning, as Lily got ready for school, she made sure her backpack was secure and in sight. She didn't want to start the day without it. As she skipped out the door, she knew that no matter what adventures awaited her, she was ready to face them with courage and care. From that day on, Lily became known in her little town as the brave adventurer. Children would gather around her, eager to hear tales of her daring escapades. And Lily, with a twinkle in her eye, would recount her adventures, always emphasizing the importance of staying calm and looking carefully. And so the legend of Lily, the brave little girl who taught everyone in town to treasure their belongings and face their fears with courage, lived on.